in with some X-Men control. Hopefully we find some.
There will be no negotiation.
Uncrate!
Scoia'tael. Alright, well this hand is pretty good, it would seem. Might not want the priestess. Yeah, let's see if you can get something better. This works. Yeah, sure.
I'll feed you to the crows!
Gotta start off with Savage Bear. Want to get those constant damage ticks.
Everything all right?
Alright, so the Savage Bear got walked. I guess we'll just play Crack.
For Scamager's glory!
And probably should have put him on the second or third row, but whoops.
I've got to get this stinking mess in order.
Alright, so now I guess we can play Blue Boy.
For the clan!
He does still have
For
3 guys in the first row. This is pretty good clumping for the whale. Now we're gonna play Axeman. Or he's gonna lock it. Yep, he's gonna lock it.
Keep together!
I do want to get my shield maidens off. I want to get my shield maidens off so that I can thin my deck.
Have strength, my love.
Our shields are our ramparts! Now! All together! Hold the lines! There will be no negotiation.
That is pretty expensive, so it's probably just gonna be a pass. Locked Morkvarg. That is quite annoying. I guess we can unlock Morkvarg. See what he does. Because we are still very capable of winning. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. We have the card advantage. We have Morkvarg. He used his leader already, which FA is absurd. So that's very good for us. And we have the liberty of basically not having to do anything depending on what he does in the second round. Which is why unlocking Morkvarg was so good. Last Fright probably isn't that good against Squantel. Considering that he already used a bunch of the row stacking. Last Fright is much better against like Swarm. Alright, well, this is a bit troublesome. We're gonna resurrect Lugos final round with Sigdrifa. I guess we can just use an archer.
By the rates of
To
Morhawk!
sort of on stall. Although we could quite possibly push this.
Why have you summoned me?
This is gonna be Gwen, probably? Or he's gonna fog. That's a bit interesting. Well, if we play Arkvist, that'll probably force him to pass. Because he doesn't want Arkvist to activate. And we do want to play a drawn out third round, so I guess let's play Arkvist.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
I still have 3 Priestess of Freya in the deck. And if it comes down to it, I can always use Sigdrifa to resurrect an Axeman. I'm very tempted to use an Axeman right here. If we don't resurrect Lugos, it's not the worst, because Yennefer is still a constant damage source. In fact, maybe we should just resurrect Lugos now. We could also Holger. And that could potentially buff up Lugos. Yeah, let's
Onward!
That is enough to swing the round in the favor. I can't imagine that he's gonna push that much longer, considering that Arkvist is ticking down. Yeah. So now we have card advantage. And Axeman and a Resurrect. Actually, we don't have card advantage because Syrinx is back. Yeah. But Coral is really good. The question is, do we want to dump the Clan Brock for our Archer? And considering that we have 2 damage over time effects, I think that getting something like a Priestess would be much better, so... Or another Axeman, that's also not terrible. We'll just start off with an Axeman. It did hurt Lugos, which is very powerful. Or not very powerful, very good for us. Makes
Who am I to kill?
Lugos absurd. So that is gonna be a Scourge, which means that we do want to separate the Axeman power a fair bit. So let's go for Yennefer.
You just yield now! Yield and save me some time!
he realistically doesn't have that many units. It might be better just to go for Savage Bear anyway. Although actually that's 8 strength compared to, yeah, Lugos is better no matter what. Alright, well,
What do you need?
I guess we'll just drop Lugos.
Come on, let's go. Time to face our fears.
He could just Scorch now. Yeah, I'm an idiot. He'll probably just Scorch now and get 3 points.
When the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow.
Alright, that. Yeah, that's the thing.
For Bran!
So that's Scorch.
I suppose. In the end.
So he has to have literally nothing. Yeah. And that's game. That was close. 1 pointed. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, but hopefully, I mean that was sort of a bad matchup. Hopefully, we'll encounter a better matchup this time. X-Men is very good against stuff like swarm monsters. Not the best against control.
Of course, friend.
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
I don't want Morkvarg. So this hand. Is pretty good, I guess.
Uncrate! Mead! More mead!
Having 2 Priestess first round isn't ideal, but it's good later. So it's Queen's Guard, except he didn't drop Ceres, which is kind of weird. Typically he drops Ceres, maybe he's just not running Ceres. I guess I'll set up an Axeman.
For Bran!
We do have security with our Axemen due to these 2 Priestesses, which is always good. If he dies, we can just resurrect him. And if you don't draw any, then we'll just resurrect him in the coming rounds. Alright, he's just gonna pass. That's fine. He doesn't actually have the card advantage because he'll have to drop something to suppress Morkvarg.
Just one more circle.
In fact, it may be in our favor to try to starve him of cards. You know what? He's forced to play this round, and we just drew Octist. Let's drop Octist turn 1, and then try to bleed him from as much as possible. Since he is Queen's Guard, he is very reliant on his Resurrects, so if we can get rid of a couple of those, it would be highly advantageous. Sadly, we did have to 2 of our own guys with archers, but it does set up a shield main, which basically negates the cost. As long as he doesn't have Shield Maiden, which he doesn't probably. Typically, Queensguard doesn't run Shield Maiden.
Just great.
Although, we did accidentally set. Yeah, that sucks.
Our shields are our ramparts!
But we are still gonna get this deck finish off.
Now!
And,
All together!
gonna clear the bear, which is always good.
Our shields are our
He
ramparts!
is running Shield Maidens.
Give them no rest, no reprieve!
Alright.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Let's play an Axeman.
For Bran!
It would also be nice to get a Shackles off on one of these Queensguard. I guess you could have just shackled Bear and then would have never gotten into the situation where Octopus would have died.
Bow before modern Freya.
Or is he gonna resurrect, he's gonna resurrect Bear. A bit of an interesting choice. Let's lock the Bear. He put his Triss in the most annoying spot for Skelliger Storm. Just
Bow
wonderful.
before modern Freya.
Alright, now he's gonna resurrect Queensguard. We could actually Gigney. You know what? We can Hjalmar into... Except it's blocked by Savage Bear. Although we can Skelliger Storm. Alright, I messed this all up. Whatever. We can Skelliger Storm into Lacerate to kill
So what?
Vic.
Should I pound it into a poker?
Or we could just take the 2 Queensguard kill right here. Or not the 2 Queensguard, the 14. So 18 value Geralt. That's pretty good. Although I think that we can we do better the final round? Probably not. It depends how he splits us all up. You know, let's just Skelliger Storm. Still buff up Axeman. At this point, I should probably just drop Yen. He's gonna bounce Undvik. That's sort of interesting. In that case, he has used 2 Resurrects, so he probably only has 2 left. A Sigrifa and a Final Priestess. There's a decent chance of it being in sand. We don't have anything to resurrect. What to do? We do have this constant value ticking though. You know what? Let's just go for it.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
We do have the Skelliger Storm in our favor. Plus, if he decides to play anything on the back row, we could Gigney to kill the Lord of Undvik. and that'd be a huge swing. That's actually a great Igni at the front. But it does also depreciate the value of the Axeman. Makes the Axeman get a little bit worse. It could, however, force out another Resurrect. Let's go.
I hate portals. Damn it.
Just Golden Geralt. We could pass now. Or we could go for it. The problem with going for it is that we have nothing. We basically have a dead card in hand. We don't have anything to resurrect with Priestess. Or is going down to just Priestess the correct move? I might have messed this up because, you know what, we can actually set everything to 3 health. That's great for Yen. We could actually just go for it.
Not your lucky day.
So that's Geralt on the back row. That's rather painful. However, we are dealing
Bow
tons of
before
Yen
modern
damage,
Freya.
and we are going to get the Axeman. This is going to be
For
really
blood!
close. The only way we can win this is if he doesn't have an answer to Yen, so he can kill the Lord of Unvict, or if he has to spend both these cards, or at least another Resurrect, and then not have a Resurrect the final round. We're still good. Do we have it? We actually have quite an advantage over him when it comes to point values.
Modern Freya is patient,
Ooh,
but she
that's the
brooks no
final-
insult.
That's the final Resurrect.
Pansy.
We actually get close to winning that round. So it all comes down to if he draws the final Resurrect this round.
Just one
We do
morsel.
have more cards, so we just need to have a decent draw, which that is a decent draw, so 10 strength is pretty hard to surpass, so let's just hope that he doesn't get a Resurrect or something like that.
Calling me a coward?
Just
That
one
is a very close
morsel.
win. 1 pointed. That was a close game. Alright, one more game, and then we'll call it a video.
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
For Skellige's glory!
Another Ithne. This could be pretty bad, or Ethne, whatever. Not sure how to pronounce the name. Alright. So we do definitely want
Too
a
fast
shield
for you,
maiden.
Dwan.
Alright, this is good enough.
Just great.
So this is more of a swarmy deck, it would
By
seem.
the
And I
rates of
played the
Warhog.
complete wrong card. I meant to click on the Savage Bear. God, I feel dumb. That feels really bad. Well, already off to a terrible start, so let's see where this goes. Alright, played the actual correct card this time, which is always a step in the good direction.
Dance of death! Ha! Ha!
Alright,
You've got the heart
let's get on more.
crit.
Stench.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
Alright, now they're all the same strength, so let's play Yen.
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
Then we're gonna play Axeman and just see what happens from there. Or we could play Ogfist, go for a little bit of longer round one, although I think he'll just pass if I do that. So let's save Ogfist. Yeah, that's quite annoying. Well, let's play Axeman. Is he gonna have any buffs? Alright, gonna bounce that, probably kill the Axeman. Alright, or I'll just hit Morkvarg. All good, man. We could just Lacerate or Skelliger Storm. I guess we can Skelliger Storm. We also do have Coral. Just something to keep in mind.
Everything all right?
Is this gonna be Clear Skies? Yeah. It's probably time to just pass. Although that is a lot of points gained. It's so tempting to just stay in. You know what? Let's drop Ogfist. And then if he passes, we can always Coral. Or is he gonna use his later ability? Probably for a Gwent or Decoy. Alright, White Frost. We also have Lacerate, which could prove to be quite powerful. What do we play now? Maybe we should play Halmar first row. If we play that, everything will normalize, and just Lord of Unvict will get hit.
Who wants
so
to taste Skellige's steel?
we can also lacerate to damage the Lord of Unvict if we whack it down enough. So we can play Ethne, but what's he gonna do with it? He has a choice of Decoy, White Frost, First Light, Quinsign. First Light, or not First Light. White Frost isn't that good, it only hits Morkvarg. First Light isn't that good either, it's just a rally. Decoy hits Bran, which is, or Elven Mercenary, both of which are pretty good. Quinsign is not.
Humans have
it
no
depends, but it's
place in
probably not that good.
Broccolon.
So it's gonna be Decoy on which one of these? Alright. It's gonna be.
There. Now
Right.
let them dangle a while.
Gonna go Hawk Fist. Lacerate and Cordal are basically the same exact thing right here. So I guess we'll Lacerate this row. I'm completely fine going down to one card against him because I have Resurrects. If he tries to buff this row, we can Coral. Alright, that's gonna be a pass. We're super close. The question is, do we play Coral or Sigdrifa? I think we play Sigdrifa.
The goddess protect you from all evil!
By the rates of Morhog!
So even though we are down one card, he will have to play a card to surpass Morkvarg in strength.
Hide your stench.
Alright, so we'll drop the Archer. And then we'll just pass. So now we're gonna be even on cards. However, he'll have to go first next round, meaning that we'll get the final action. So everything's going good.
Got business for me?
And that, he's gonna have to dump 2 cards. Oh god. I feel bad for him.
Got business for me?
So he has 2 cards final round against 4 cards. But he has a Hawker Smuggler. I don't like your odds. We do also have Morkvarg, so I guess that actually does buff Hawker Smuggler. Whatever. Gigny probably won't have a target. Team Shackles also
The storm
probably
is
won't have a
coming.
target.
Let's enjoy the weather while we still can.
In fact, that's probably worse.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out. Demand!
Alright, so we do have a 10 strength
Come
Archer
to
now.
Pappy!
And we'll just play
Bow
that and
before
win.
modern Freya.
Yeah. Alright. That's gonna be it for this video. See you guys next time.